Hi, Miss.
Hi. Hi, guys. How are you? Can you hear me well?
Yeah.
Okay. Just letting people in.
Hi, Miss.
Hi, dear.
Hi, Miss.
Hello, dear.
Hi, Miss.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Miss.
Hello, honey. Okay, so guys, today we are going to continue. Today we're going to continue the revision. We need to finish quickly so that we can start answering the worksheets in our book. Yes, Habiba, I saw your book. Congratulations. So we're going to go through the.
Miss, do you know?
Yeah, dear.
Oh, Miss, I just forgot to say to you something. That I have calcite.
You have calcite. Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. Where did you get it from?
Crystals. From the streets. I'll go to get it.
Okay. So today, as I told you guys, we're just going to finish. We're going to finish the revision so that we can start answering the worksheets in our resource pack.
There's
What?
that is the calcite. It said it's moonlight and like many examples.
Okay, excellent. Very nice. All right, guys.
And it's crystal too.
Okay, dear. We need to start now. Okay. So, did we talk about the friction, guys, or we didn't talk about the friction yet?
Yes. Yes, we did.
We did talk about the friction?
Yes, we did talk about it. Yes.
Yes, we finished the friction. Okay, so we're going now to revise the last part of the force, which we talked in it about the water and the air resistance. So we said that the water, there are two types of resistances that the water produce. One pushes the floating objects up, and the other one pushes you or pushes the object back when it's trying to go through the water. So there are two forces connected to the water. The water resistance, okay, Habib, I want you to pay attention, please. There are two types connected to the water, two types of forces connected to the water. One pushes the floating objects up, and the other one pushes you back if you're trying to walk or swim through the water. Okay? Yeah, Muhammad Ahmed, do you have a question? Muhammad Ahmed, do you have a question? Okay.
Oh, Miss.
All right. So first, we're going to talk about the force which the water produce when something is floating on it. The water starts to push things up. It's a force which the water starts to push the floating object up, and this is why it's called up thrust force. Up thrust force, because in this case the water is pushing the object up, and this what makes a lot of objects, including large objects like the ships, for example, float on the water because of the up thrust force. The other type of force that is connected to the water is the water resistance. And in this case, we are walking or swimming through the water. through the water, you're trying to walk or swim through the water, you will feel like the water is pulling you back or pushing you back. It's resisting your movement forward. So this is why it's called water resistance, because it's resisting your movement. Okay? Yes, Malik.
In the water resistance, is there other like if I'm swimming in the sea, the water moves in another direction. If we move this in the direction the water is moving, will there be still
Yes,
water resistance?
it's not related to the current of the water. It's not related to where the
Okay.
water moves. It's related to the matter, the water itself, the particles that makes the water. It is the one that is resisting you. So if you're swimming in the water direction or opposite to the water direction, you're still going to get some water resistance. Yes, Omar.
Miss,
Yes.
is the water resistance when if like you push something or something or like you make something like go like you the water like don't let it go like easily.
I don't understand the question, unfortunately.
Like what is the meaning of water resistance?
I was just
It's like
explaining it.
yeah, I got confused in something. That's why I don't understand.
Okay, so water resistance is when you're trying to walk or swim through the water. When you're swimming through the water, you feel like something is pushing you back. This is what water resistance is.
That is what I was saying.
But if you're talking about this type, which is when the water makes you float or any object float, which means that it is pushing you up, this is the upthrust force. Okay?
No,
So,
I was talking.
yes,
Okay, I
okay.
said it right. I said it right. And Miss, is this a real gun or it's a?
Seriously, does that really matter? Okay, so let's just move on. So that are the two types of forces related to the water. Now, because of the water resistance, ships are designed in a specific way. As you can see, it is a little bit thin or a little bit, it has like a thin front and a large or wide back. And this is a narrow shape, they call it. And this is why they make the ships this way to overcome the water resistance, to overcome, yes, Liane?
Miss, does this water resistant have to do with mobile phones and watches and stuff like that, or only with like people?
The water the water resistance with any object that is trying to go through the water. It doesn't have to be with people, just like the upthrust force. It will act on any object. It will act on any object, whether it's human, animal, object, whatever it is, as long as it's trying to go through the water, move through the water will push it back.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So this is why we make ships this way. They call it the streamlined shape. It has a narrow front and a wide back so that it can overcome the water resistance. This way, the ship can sail smoothly in water because of its narrow front. It can move easily through the water. What does this shape called? It's called streamlined shape. Streamlined shape. Okay, and this streamlined shape, it also includes some of the marine animals like the fishes and the any animal that can swim in the water has this streamlined shape body. Why? Because this way it will allow the animal to overcome the water resistance, and it will be easy for it to swim through the water. So again, what is the name of this shape? It's called the streamlined shape, which will make the ship overcome the water resistance. Okay. Then we started talking about the air resistance, and in the air resistance, we said that just like the water, the air also resists the movement. And this is why whenever you are riding a bicycle or you are inside a car and you open the window, you will feel like the air is, when you're moving with the car, especially fast, or the bicycle fast, you will feel like the air is hitting your body or hitting you in the face or trying to push you back. This is what the air resistance is. The particles of the air is resisting the movement. And as I said, if you're riding slowly, you will feel the resistance, but not as much as if you rode your bicycle really fast. You will feel like there is something, the air is really pushing you if you are going fast. Okay, do you understand? Do you understand, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Omar, are you raising your hand? Did you forgot to lower it, or there is something else that you want
I
to say?
forgot to lower it.
Okay, please lower it.
Miss,
Yes.
Miss, and even like in everything, like in the air balloon or something, like the air makes something like if the air is going up and the air balloon is going down, like it will raise it up
Yes. Yes.
like this.
Okay. So here, how can we use the air resistance to be something that we can use, something that is good for us? We can do it if we are using a parachute. The air resistance is good, or something that preferable, or something that we want it to happen if you're, for example, skydiving, or you're doing free falls and you are going to open the parachute at some point. The parachute is like a very large fabric, and this fabric, when your body is going down, the air keeps hitting this fabric up. So it makes your fall become really slowly. And this way you will not die. When you're falling, you're not going to harm yourself or die. Okay? So the parachute, the idea of the parachute is that you have the body of the parachute, the large fabric, this large fabric, and the water will keep hitting this large fabric to slow you down while you are landing on the ground. Okay? So in this case, air resistance is very useful. I want to ask you a question, guys. Which one will fall slowly, or which one will land slowly? A large parachute or a small parachute? Raise your hand if you know the answer. Which one will have more air resistance? Yes, Habiba.
Large.
A large parachute will have more air resistance, and this way it will be slower while it's falling down or while it's landing. Okay, now I'm going to take the attendance now. I think everyone is here, so I'm going to take the attendance. And since yesterday there was something extremely wrong with the internet, so I didn't take yesterday's attendance. I'm going to take today's attendance. Adam, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Alia Gamal. Alia, are you there?
Is here, but she's not talking.
Yeah, she has a problem in her mic.
In her mic. Okay. Ayman.
Yes,
Bilal.
I'm here.
Bilal, are you there?
Yeah, he is.
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Dana. Guys, please mute your mics. Mute your mics. Is Dana there? I don't think Dana is here. Okay. Habiba, you're there. Jaida? Jaida, are you there? Yeah, Jayda is here. Okay, Layan,
Yes, miss, I'm here.
Malik,
I am here.
Mu'mina,
Melody didn't attend the sessions.
Mu'mina's here. Okay, Muhammad Ahmad.
Yes,
Mute
miss.
your mics, guys. Mute your mics. Muhammad.
Here.
Okay, Nadim. I don't think Nadim is here. He's not. Okay. Omar is here. Saif.
Here.
Yes.
Okay. Suhaila
Yes, miss.
and Tayyim.
Miss, he is here, but he's.
Has something?
Guys, open your mics. Guys, open your mic.
Tayyim, are you there?
No, he's here, but I don't know why he's not talking.
Okay.
Maybe he has a problem in the mic.
All right. I want all of you to mute your mics, please. Okay. So we finished talking about the air resistance, and we are done with the revision. Is there anything in the fourth lesson that you still don't understand or you're confused about?
No.
Okay. Now I want you to, we're going to start answering the,
Miss, there is something.
what is it?
There is a page at the end of the PowerPoint. There is a page of questions. It's about mass and weight. I get confused in it. Which will we use the new book?
Yes, we will use the new book. Which one? Which PowerPoint, dear?
I don't know which one is it.
The one for
but-
mass and weight.
Yeah, and gravity. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, let me check it.
Yes, this is it.
This is it. So which one do you still get confused about?
No, the last page.
The last page. This one?
Yeah, these questions, I don't know how to differentiate which is mass and which is weight.
In the balances? Or what is mass and what is weight?
Which one is mass in the questions of the balance?
So you mean the balance. Do you know the difference between the mass and the weight?
Yeah, the mass is the amount of matter in an object.
Yes, and the weight is the gravity force, the amount of gravity force used to pull an object to the ground. Okay,
Yeah.
now I made like a simple rule for you guys. If you have an object, if you're the balance, you put object on it, it measures mass. Okay? If you put an object on it, it measures mass. But if you're hanging stuff, if you hang stuff in it, it measures weight. And it makes sense. Why? Because when you hang stuff, you let it go for the gravity to pull it down. So this means that it measures what?
Weight.
Weight. Exactly. So now do you understand?
Yeah, thank
so
you.
This, you're welcome, dear. So this means that the balance scale measures what? Mass. Excellent, because you put the objects on it. Okay, what about the electronic kitchen scale?
Mass.
Mass, because you also put things on it. What about the bathroom scale? Do you hang yourself in
mass.
it, or do you? Yes,
no, it's mass.
Yes, exactly. You step on it, so it measures mass. And the last one
is weight.
Weight, because you can hang stuff in it. When you hang the object in it, this means that it's measuring weight. Because when you hang stuff in a balance, this means that you let it go for the gravity to pull it. And this makes sense because weight is always connected to gravity. Is it clear now, Ayman?
Yeah, Miss.
Okay, what about the rest of you?
Which page?
This is page 16. Did you answer it? Let's start from the beginning, guys. Let's start from the beginning. Okay, let's start from page 7. Okay, open
I
page.
did page 7 and 8 and 9.
Okay, let's start with page 7. Here it is, page 7. We did it, right?
Miss, I did page 7 and
And do it
8
in the book.
Okay, and 8 and 9. What about page 10?
But we didn't answer it.
Miss, we didn't answer it in the book.
But
I
we
know.
answered it together.
Okay, and would you answer it in the book, please?
Okay.
Okay, now let's do page 10 together. Okay, open page 10. I know we did page 10, but we're going to do it again together. All right, please mute your mics. All right, thank you. Now, how can Jason make the ball roll slower? I want you to think about how steep this ramp is. What is the ramp? It's the piece of wood that he is holding in his hand, and he made a ramp like something that you can slide in. Like whenever you're walking in a sidewalk and there is a ramp, so that if someone is riding a bicycle or someone is sitting on a wheelchair, he or she can go above, or sorry, it can go on the sidewalk through the ramp. Do you know what's the ramp? Huh? Do you know what's the meaning of a ramp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, so he is making a ramp using this piece of wood. Now, how steep is how hard or how strong this ramp is. Will the ball roll really quickly? Because if he made the ramp really steep, the ball will roll really quickly. But if he made it less steep, the ball will roll slowly. Okay, so the answer for this question: how can Jason make the ball roll slower? Hey, who can answer this question? Hey, Habiba, can you answer it?
The first question.
Yes, how can Jason make the ball roll slower?
Um,
Page 10, Muhammad, page 10.
he can push it.
This way he will make it roll slower.
No, I mean put it.
No, dear. He can simply, instead of making this ramp this way, I will show you something. Okay.
It doesn't push hard. Yeah.
Okay, look at what I'm going to do. Okay, so this is the ramp. All right, if he moved the ramp this way, this means that the ramp will be very steep. So if I put the ball here, it will roll really fast. But if he moved the ramp the other way, this means that the ramp will look this way. When it looks this way, the ball will roll slower. Okay? Do you understand, guys?
No. That drawing is.
Yes, someone said no.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because I can't understand this drawing.
Do you know what the ramp is, Ayman?
Yeah, I know.
This is a ramp, okay? And I want to roll the ball on it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, if I made it less steep. Do you know what's the meaning of steep?
Yeah.
I want to lower it a little bit. So it's going to look like this. I want to lower it a little bit. So this will make the ball roll slower. Okay, do you understand now?
Yeah.
This will
Yes,
make
I
the
know
ball roll slower. So no, I will answer the first one, Habiba, and you can answer the next one, okay? So this means that what can we do, or what can Jason do? Jason can, he can make the ramp less steep.
Okay.
Okay.
I am.
Okay, Habiba, I
I
want
am
you to.
doing the one.
Okay, I want you to answer the next one, please, Habiba.
Okay.
How can Amy make the ball move faster?
I
She.
mean, she
Yes.
could kick it harder.
Exactly. Thank you. Yes.
I mean, kick it
By
hard.
kicking it harder. By kicking it harder.
Hard. Okay.
Next, how can Luke make the bike go slower? Hey, Ayman.
By pressing
on the brakes.
Yeah.
Right? Yes.
I forgot it's
It's okay. By pressing the brakes. By pressing the brakes. Stop writing on my screen. And mute your mics, guys, all of you. Are you done? Should I wipe?
Yes. No. Oh no.
Yes. Yes.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Gotta say yes.
Miss, like, how could I do it? No, I'm doing it on a paper.
So?
Should I do it on a paper?
You don't have your book?
No, I don't.
Then do it in a piece of paper, but put this piece of paper in a file so that it won't just go. Yes, it won't get lost, so that whenever you get your resource back, you can write in it. Okay, the last one, safe. How can Anna make the ball move faster?
She can push it harder.
She can hit it harder because she has a bat in her hand. Yes, she can hit it harder. Hit it, sorry. Let's just erase it. Okay. Now, did we do page 11?
No.
We did. No,
we did it, but we didn't do it in the book.
Okay. Open page 11. Let's do page 11.
Can I answer?
Yes, okay, Suhaila. Let me just read
I'm
first.
Jaida.
Okay, Jaida. You have the same voice. Okay, let me read it first. Background knowledge. When you kick a ball, it does not move forever. It gradually slows down and stops. The force that makes sorry. The force that makes the ball slow down is friction. Friction is a force that opposes motion. Do you know, guys, what's the meaning of opposes?
Yeah.
Huh? Do you know what's the meaning of opposes? Opposes means it works in the other direction. It works in the opposite direction. How? Like when you're moving, as I told you, if you're moving or you're walking to the door, the friction is pulling you in the other direction, in the opposite direction. And this is what opposes means. So again, friction is a force that opposes motion. Friction occurs between two surfaces that are touching, such as the surface of the ball and the ground. Some surfaces produce more friction than others. Okay? Now, we have two kids, Jamal and Megan, and they are trying to roll the marbles, those marbles. They are trying to roll marbles on different surfaces. Okay? And they are measuring how long will the marble move or roll on this surface. If it rolls for a very short distance, this means that this surface have a very high friction, and this is why it makes it harder for the ball to roll on it. But if the marble rolls for a long distance, this means that we have a smooth surface or a surface with a very low friction. So this is how it will move for a long distance. Now, before answering, I want you to tell me, according to the table, which surface have the least friction? The least friction.
The kitchen floor.
The kitchen floor, excellent. The kitchen floor, and this is why.
Someone said no.
No, he was saying the kitchen floor. The kitchen floor has the least friction, and this is why the marble rolled on it for a long distance, because it's a smooth surface. Less friction means it's a smooth surface. So this means that the marble will not find any difficulty rolling on the kitchen floor. Okay, now Jaida, which surface produces the most friction?
Grass.
Grass, exactly. Why did you say this?
Because you said that when the distance is big, it's shorter, and when the distance is smaller, it's.
No, I said when the distance is large, this means that the surface is smooth or have less friction. But if it's rolling in a short distance, this means that it has high friction. So you can answer the next question from the table too. First question, let me write it for you.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so the first question, yes.
Can I look at the tile?
Yes, dear. So this is grass. And the next question, how was this surface different from the other surface? Answer from the table, Jaida. Because the marble rolled for how long?
3 centimeters.
3 centimeters. This is the answer. The marbles rolled on it for only 3 centimeters. Okay?
Okay.
Is it clear for everyone?
Yes.
Lisa,
Okay.
I didn't finish the second question.
Okay, finish it quickly. Finish quickly. The next page.
We didn't answer the next page.
Okay, dear. I was just, let me just finish, the people finish writing, and then we will check the other pages.
Finish.
Okay. So the next page, page 12, please mute your mics. Please mute your mics.
Okay.
Okay, the next page, page 12, is the page that I did an activity on in the video that I uploaded for you on Classera. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to, we have how many? We have like 5 minutes left. I think it's enough. So I'm going to show you the video, this part of the video, the activity, and we're going to answer this together. Okay, page 12. And by the way, your homework is page 13 and 14. Your homework is page 13 and 14. No, I have here in my clock or in my watch, I have it 12:31. So we still have some time, Layan.
No, miss, in my watch it's 33.
Yeah, and my
And
watch is
miss, it's
33.
33.
Miss, it's
Yeah.
33. It's 12:33.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes the computers or the laptops doesn't make the same number of the time.
Okay.
So we have 2 minutes or 1.
All right.
Miss, it's now 34.
I really need you to mute your mics. Okay, guys, so it's going to take some time. So apparently we will not be able to do it. Your homework will be page 13 and 14. And next week we will be doing page 12. The answers is already in the video that I uploaded for you in Classera the week before the vacation. I'll be seeing you next week, guys. So please don't forget to do your homework, okay?
Bye.
Bye.